Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting to you for my 390th, that's 390, folks. That's right, correct, 390 live broadcast today. And those numbers are real as they come. And a lot of the TBC, Voice of TBC, that also broadcasts around the world know that is true. It's a pleasure to represent the Billion Coin. It's a pleasure to see how we are growing. But we need to grow faster, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, I want to thank my loved one for being here, like always, and Kayla and Kayla always here, just like clockwork, every day, folks. And I'd like to thank all the other ones that's also here too. That's in our chat area. Let me see if I can with us today. Let's see if I can see who's here. Okay, looks like we have, once again, it's always our great usual ones, Mr. Simone. And I want to thank Mr. Simone. I was on his panel today. This is his 200 live broadcast. Congratulations again for reaching your 200 broadcast, which you already posted on the blog. You know, our admin wants to recognize those people who make great achievements and getting the word out about the Billion Coin. Okay, thank you so much. We have another person that's going to have his 200 live broadcast today. His name is Mr. Sharif. He's another one of the Bangladesh community. So this is a big day for the Bangladesh community. I was on another great, should I say, a great live broadcast with Mizanor, you know, and he had several people, including, I believe he said he had admin in the chat room. Now, I didn't happen to see it in the chat room, but he said admin was there. But it was a great live broadcast with many people in the Bangladesh community, and talked about how the great job all of them are doing, folks. Okay. All right. So, and I want to thank Mr. Musa for he's another great leader that's also here in the United States. He's not originally from the United States, but he is a neighboring state called Maryland, and he's a great broadcaster, folks. Okay. All right. So let's go to our blog. All right. And I just spoke about it. This was a great live broadcast that we finished not so long ago. That was among Mr. Simone, his double century global broadcast, folks. All right. Folks, when people reach 100 is great. When people reach, no, let me go back. When people reach 50 is great. When they reach 100 is great, but 200 greater. Currently, there are only two people, of course, that's doing 300 broadcasts, and that's myself and Darren Haywood. But in about 9 to 10 more days, folks, from today, I will reach 400 broadcasts, and I really want the whole world in that live broadcast, because it's going to be a great one, folks. Okay. All right. Now, okay, folks, this was today. We just finished that, so I'm sure that a lot of people will watch that. Great job again, Mr. Simone. Okay. Now, this particular broadcast that Randy did, I believe, I want to say today, I could be wrong, but I want to say today, the current economic system brings out the worst in humanity, while TBC brings out the best in humanity. I can't agree better. You know, current system that the elite has nothing to do with uplifting humanity, folks. That attention is like on the back burner for the elite. All they're concerned about getting more richer. Okay. Folks, I'm gonna have to excuse you just a moment, okay? All right. Hello? Okay, folks, I apologize for that. I had to answer that phone call because it was about my mother's medicine, and I have to answer those phone calls because I put a call into the place to try to get her medicine. So I appreciate all of y'all being there for me. Okay, let's get back. All right, now this one right here. This is what I was talking about a few minutes ago. This was a great live broadcast with admin. TBC admin was in the chat area. According to Mizanor, he says attitudes are courageous. This was a great with Mizanor. I was actually on the panel, where you see me there. That's just where the video stopped. But it was Mr. Mizanor's live broadcast, which was great. You see all the leaders, and some Sin Bun hosts from India and also Bangladesh was there. Okay, that was early today. All right. I want to say this is probably Darren Haywood's live broadcast. I'm not going to go to it because I'm pretty sure it is. It says TBC is so easy to build now. He probably went over some of the same things I did in my broadcast yesterday, which was awesome. And I know this is my particular broadcast here yesterday. New 3-step process to sign up and gain access to the gift. And this is and it says here, you know, some things has changed. They took away the send button. They're going to take away the send button test if they already have done in the KCBO. And actually, I'm going to go and check it and see if it's there in just a moment. It says sign up for the Kringle Cash. Set up your TBC wallet. Use the same email address you use in Kringle Cash. Remember, do not change up on your email addresses. Now, in your profile of your Kringle Cash, make sure you have 2 different email addresses. Now, good email to use is Proton email if you already use Gmail. Proton Mail is out of Switzerland and is free and is a great email process that works well with TBC, folks. It's been working well since TBC's been in existence, pretty much. Okay, and also here, it says here, pay 8 grains of gold. Now, that's about $22 US dollars per month. And remember what I said, don't sweat it, okay, folks? Just all you got to do is find 2 people that pay 8 grains, and you're going to receive 4 grains of gold from each one of them, which is about $11, going to pay for your $22 each month. Just encourage those new members to do the same, and it pays for theirs, and then on. See how that works? And it's going to talk about something I want to talk about today. Is one of my subjects of the day. I'm going to talk about that. All right. All right. Now. All right. All right. Okay. Let me see if I see. All right. Okay. And this is MBA, his 90-day challenge, day 20. Was several people in Africa. Okay. I'm sure he's doing a great job with that. And it says, and TBC is showing progress and numbers. Okay. We must keep, and I see Mr. Mufa right here. I see, some of these people I actually know who they are. Because you see Mbe there. When you give a gift out of love, this is a great video that someone did here. This is Randy. Okay, this was actually okay. We in 20 yesterdays now. Okay, we can stop here. All right, now, folks. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Now let's go. Now let's do something here a minute. Let's talk about something here a minute, folks. Let me come out of this. Before we come out, let us do something here. I want to check something just for a moment in our Kringle Cash back office, because I haven't been in it today yet. Let's see if it's there. Oh, look like the send button test is still there. Well, let me click on it and see if it's still there. Well, this is going to be gone, folks, pretty soon. As they said this week, so they haven't took it out of our communication back office yet, because admin's position is that it has served its purpose now, and our dashboard, which is right here, pretty much can tell you what we are and what we're about. Okay. All right. And our blog as well can tell. All right. So I just want to come out of that. So let's talk a little bit about something I want to talk to you all about today. And that is exponential growth. How do we achieve exponential growth? We achieve exponential growth by doing what? Bringing in as many new members and merchants as possible. Okay, I'll be with you all just a moment. I'll be with you all just our panel just a minute. Bringing as many people into our community as possible. Because what is the goal? To reach 1 billion members, correct? In order to carry out our mission is what? To end global poverty, correct? So, folks, one of the reasons, folks, I hope y'all can see what I see and what admin is doing. One of the reasons that admin took away certain things and adding some things is to streamline the sign-up process of the Billion Coin. New members don't have to go through 10 questions and read through those paragraphs to take all that time. They can just observe what's on our dashboard and through our blog. And then if you are a great leader and leading that person through the process, then they can receive education from what you know too. Just make sure you got your education correct. Okay? But to actually exercise exponential growth, folks, we have to keep moving forward as fast as possible in building our community. Some people still say we'll reach 1 billion people in 5 years. But I'm telling you folks this. If people did what I have done and still doing, and people like Christine Tangway that I know have brought in maybe 300 people. When I think of people like Randy Wilson, oh my God, Randy probably bring on over thousands. Folks, I'm telling you this. They were producing exponential growth in our community, but it cannot happen with just a few. It has to be the many. I'm going to say that again. It cannot be a few. It has to be the many. Just half of the 3.3 billion people in our community, if they got more involved and became builders, and could be just small builders. If they just bought in a few of each one of them, we will reach our goal. What may seem small can turn into many if people are active. So so I just said a key word, right? In order for us to reach exponential growth, we have to be what? Active. Folks, I don't know why this seems so easy for me to realize what we have to do. I don't see why it's so easy for me to understand that we got to reach the goal. See, you know that driving force is in me? You know what it is? When Merlene and I and our family was over in Philippines, had people over in the Philippines feeding the hungry, kids and elderly people, and clothing them for school, and giving medical attention to some, folks, that is an example to improve humanity. Those are the kind of things that admin wants us to do. See, Regarding our coin, there are great things happening. Yes, sure. Those those millions and billions of dollars in your wallets are going to be used for a great purpose, even more so later on. But the big thing is, folks, as great as the people are using that for goods and services in some areas of the world, that is not the main mission, because that points towards our coin and what it can do. It's important now. I'm not saying it's not important. Don't get me wrong on that one. All I'm saying is this. Our main goal is to grow exponentially. And how are we going to do that? Encourage fast duplication. And how are we going to do that? By taking action. You see, folks? Nothing changes if you don't take action. Everything stays the same if no action is taken. And for those complainers out there that's saying, well, we're not doing growing, we're not this, we're not that, they're the ones, they spend more energy talking about and complaining about moving and getting people involved and learning the system, learning the blog, being a student of the blog, and being a student of our KCBO like I am and several other voices of TBC. See, I don't listen to that I call it chatter or whatever it is. We don't have that time for that. We got to move forward. See, the mindsets have to change for a lot of people to encourage fast duplication, to get in that mindset of encouraging fast duplication and producing to the point we're getting exponential growth. That is going to take people changing what's going on in their brain. Because a lot of them are still have that scarcity mindset they have always had. But yet they expect something to change. How is that so? How is that so? How can you change if you still think the way you always have thought? Think about that for a minute. How can you change if you think the same way you always ever thought? It has to be a change in your mindset, a change in your thought process to produce that exponential growth in our community. So what I'm going to say to you is this, and this is out to all the voices of TBC and broadcast. Encourage people out there on your teams and people you bring into the community to think like you. If you're thinking like I'm thinking and growing this community, plant that seed in their brain. Plant that seed in their brain that of growth, fast, growth. Keep saying those words to them. And educate them to do the same thing to their 2, 3, 4, 5 people they bring into the community. Whatever that number is. If you're a go-getter, you may bring hundreds. My loved one told me about someone that brought in 200 people yesterday. That lives in Greece, matter of fact, where her sister lives. So all I can say is this, folks. Don't make it hard to get people involved. Let them know they can make passive residual income. See, money speaks for a lot of people. An extra $100 or $200 or even $500 can help so many people monthly. That passive residual income can happen. doing something once and getting paid over and over again monthly. And then if they follow the fast, the 5 steps. I mean the fast track, of our fast start system. It's shown how you can actually get people involved. There may be a few changes that have to be made in that now because of the process. Because we won't be giving a gift anymore, You don't have to till redemption to redeem that gift. The minute you pay that 8 grains fee, boom. And when it's confirmed, the coins are in your wallet. Isn't that awesome? But when people see that money, they think, oh, when can I spend it? This is when you got to educate them. No. This is not the type of online business you make money right away. Show them how to make the income. Because it's income that so many people need. But what do we say? Exponential growth is what has to happen. You see? Oh, we know what a lot of people need. A lot of people need income. But you will make money, make income by producing exponential growth. That's how it goes. They work hand in hand. It is called our system. Essentially, it's called our system. All right, now before I make my point now, okay, Mr. Farhan, how you doing today, sir? Thank you for popping in today with us. How you doing, sir?
Hello, sir. My mind is very bad today. Just 3
It's good to
days
see you again
ago,
today. We saw each other in the other broadcast today. Great to see you.
sir, my mind was very bad today. Just 3 days ago, my dear uncle was dying.
What did you say?
My uncle was died in just 3 days ago.
Oh, you said someone
So
passed
my
away
mind was
today?
very bad. Just 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. Well, anything that's happened, I'm sorry to hear that. If anything that's going on in people's lives, these things happen in people's life. I'm so sorry to hear anything that could have happened. My heart goes out to you and your family.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, we all got to realize that we got to love each other all around the world because love is universal. And Simone talked about that in his 200 live broadcast today. And love is carried out for people who are also going through what you're going through today. So let's all keep our prayers for Mr. Fire and his family and their loss. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mizuno is here with us today. Oh, that was a great broadcast that Mizuno and I had today. Oh, we had today. Wow, that was one of the best I've ever been to. I was on a panel with him, and also admin was in the chat room. It was really great, and like I said, it's on the blog already. I want to congratulate Mr. Mizuno for all the good work he do when his has been a major leader in his community, Bangladesh community. He does a fine job. Okay, and just like Mr. Musa said, as Christine, him and both saying, humanity make humanity great again. And we have a great solution for that, don't we? Called the Billion Coin, right? Can't rely on what's already been so-called, them say, I don't know if you are, I don't see anything the elite is doing for humanity. Just me. I don't see anything they're helping that's helping humanity. In their minds, I don't believe they even believe that. You know that? Okay. All right, folks. All right. I want to thank everybody in this live broadcast. Thank you, my loved one, and Kaylin and Kaylin for being here. Thank you so much for being here today, folks. I will be back. I believe Mr. Sharif is having his 200 live broadcast soon. If he haven't already had it, but I want to say that congratulations to him as well for reaching 200 broadcasts, which I'm sure will be featured on the blog as well. So y'all have a great one, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another live broadcast. Until then, peace, everybody.